Hey everyone, it's Robert with J&R Cresties, and I wanted to make a quick video to talk about heating. We just moved into our reptile room here. It's one of our spare bedrooms, and we want to make sure the temperature is regulated perfectly. We want to make sure that it's at a comfortable temperature for our Crested Geckos. So I'm going to touch bases on what we do to make that happen. Now, we're not the end-all, know-all to how to heat stuff. We're still new to this. We're still learning. So, we're putting this out there so that everyone can see what we're doing, and maybe, leave us some comments down below. Start up a conversation on what they do and how to what they recommend to keep a temperature set in a reptile room. So, without further ado, we're gonna get started on talking about what I do. All right, first we're gonna talk about what we use for a thermostat. Now this is just a little gauge that we got at our local hardware store, and what it does is it tells us the humidity of the room, and it's gonna tell us the temperature of the room. And this is what we use to kind of keep track of, our late nights or early mornings. We come in and check all the temperature. So here we go. So that little guy is called AccuRite, and we picked it up for I think around 20 bucks, and it works great. It tells us the humidity. It's going to say that it's at 47% humidity and 72% heat, the temperature. So yeah, that's what we use, and that's what we've been relying on so that we keep a nice even temperature in the room. So next we have this Temp Gun. This is a Ryobi Temp Gun that we got, and it's going to tell us the temperature in each bin. So if you look here, these are all our bins, and point the temperature at them, and it's going to tell us right there, it's 72. So yeah, Ryobi Temp Gun. That's what we use to check the temperatures of each individual reptile or each Crested Gecko that we have, and that's going to let us know that it's at a comfortable, safe temperature, and that it's going to be okay for them. They're not going to overheat or not going to get too cold. So yeah, we use the Ryobi Temp Gun. That's going to just a quick little readout, and yeah, so Temp Gun, and we have these little vents too. So the vents, we can shoot the laser through the vents, and it's going to give us an accurate reading. So Temp Gun, laser to the vents, all good. The next thing we use is an in-room heater. Now we don't leave the heater on overnight. We don't leave the heater on completely unattended. We put this little small space heater on, and it has a thermostat. It's a digital readout. We set the temperature that we want it to be at, and it reaches that room to that temperature. So normally what I'll do in the morning when I get up, if it's too cold in here, I'll come in and turn on that little heater that we have, and that's what we use to warm up the room when we're getting ready for the day. Normally midday, it's pretty nice. Right now I live on the central coast of California, so temperatures are pretty nice usually all the time. So normally what we'll do is we'll just have the temp heater on in the morning or late at night when it starts to get cold, just enough to keep temperature at a comfortable level that's not going to drop too low or go too high. So I'm going to show you guys right now what type of little heater we use. So yeah, it's the brand's called DeLonghi or DeLonghi or something like that, and it's a ceramic heater. So yeah, it's a ceramic heater that we use. It has a bunch of different modes. We can set it to oscillate. We can have it do a lot of different things for us. So that's what we normally use when it's a little too cold in here, where you just want that temperature to just reach a nice comfortable level. We normally keep our reptiles anywhere from, the lowest we want to go is 70 degrees, and the highest we normally go is around 77. Never go more than like 78 on average. Like, it's not something that we do. They're not very comfortable with those temperatures from what we learned, and we want to make sure that they're at the best temperature for them. Our reptiles need to be comfortable. They're very important to us. So, we spend a lot of money and a lot of time taking care of these guys, and we want them to have the best life possible. So yeah, just a little, quick little look at our heater, our Ryobi Temp Gun, and our thermostat. So those are the things that we use to keep our room at a regulated temperature. Let us know in the description what you guys like to use and what you guys suggest. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. I love to talk more about it, and just get some feedback on what you guys are doing and how you guys like to keep your reptile rooms. I see a lot of people on YouTube doing a lot of reptile room tours, and eventually we're gonna do one where we explain everything that we got going on, but right now we're just gonna talk about the heating. So yeah, make sure you like and follow us. Check us out on Instagram, J&R Cresties. And we're on Facebook. We're on all social media. So J&R Cresties, and make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if that's something you're into, and definitely comment below. Let us know what you guys think. We'd love to hear from you. We're always trying to learn. You know, got to remember that this is all about learning. You know, we're all learning here how to do good husbandry. We're all learning how to make sure that our animals are taken care of correctly and making sure that we're giving them the best environment possible, seeing that they're, you know, living with us. So if we're going to live good, they got to live good. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye.